Thank you and welcome to coming to our TRAIECT Talk with the composers. Today we have 4 composers to introduce, and they are going to tell us about their pieces, about their ideas and about their identities. They are all sitting just here. We lined them up nicely. So we have Tom Wetching, we have James Anderson, we have Michelle Hannover, and we have Ehsan Khatibi. Nice to see you all. And if it's okay, Ehsan, I would like to start asking you questions. Yes. First, I would like to introduce you a little bit. So you come from Iran.
Oh yeah, I come from Iran, and I studied Tehran. First, that's music, machine engineering. Is a bachelor, and then composition for a master or magister, I don't know. But it was interrupting because then I studied in Germany after composition. Again, bachelor and another bachelor and then a master, and yeah, I live now in Berlin.
And you're also teaching at the Hochschule in Düsseldorf, and now you are doing a PhD
in Graz.
Yeah.
Graz and Zurich. So composition, this is artistic research program.
Okay. And you said you started as an engineer in Tehran. When and how? It's not a shame. When and how did you switch to composition? Why did you come to composition?
So I started with the music as I was 9, but I didn't have the possibility to study composition or in bachelor because it was not possible to composition in bachelor. Then I decided to study something similar. But I worked as teacher, music teacher, and I played instruments, training instrument first, and then santur. I played santur, and then piano and violin. So.
And how did you decide to come to, or why did you decide to come to Germany to study here? Is there a special connection, or do you know people?
Actually, I wanted always to come to Germany or to Europe to study music, but it was also a big problem because of military. And the first possibility was after master's studying. Before it was not possible. And yeah, I stayed until this point. I came to first to Düsseldorf, and after that
Very nice. And now you are here. What brought you to TRAIECT, and what is your interest in this project?
I think many things. You mean in addition to composition, or?
What are you interested in to see?
So maybe many things was interesting for me, but it was 2 aspects that led to write the composition for this project. And the first came from both Lynn and Jamie by the first concert in April in Hannover. For me, it was very interesting, not only the sound from voice and from the instrument, but also I was fascinated for the theatrical gesture of both musicians, and I mean how they came to the stage and how they play instruments physically. I mean, and the percussion, for example, and all of this theatrical movement was very, very interesting. And it was the starting point to think about a new piece. Therefore, it's the piece, a big part or important part of the piece is this theatrical aspect. So then another point, an aspect was this philosophical aspect, because I was interesting, but I am interesting for essential philosophy, for example, by Albert Camus or another next generation after Camus, like UNESCO or abstract theater, Beckett, etc. And that was the point that I tried to mix or combine two aspects, this theatrical aspect and philosophical. And I used to use some objects for the composition. I used for my piece 4 metal sheets or blech. They are blech. I have to every time explain about this term that I learned in German. This is Fachboden. This is Fachboden. This is blech, but special blech for actually it's a very cheap material for a basement or so, but it sounds very good. I think. Then this object is important for me for the composition, because at 2 levels, sonic level and also the visual level, because it seems like mirror, and the musician or Lynn can see her face on this plate. This is a reflection, and the sonic level is we have with Mariana through transfuse send the music or the sounds to the another blech. It's also a reflection. And by Camus, it's important this confrontation with themselves. It means very short. It's not possible that person or human being identify with themselves, with itself. It's not possible. It's a challenge between ich and my picture, because it's not real. And the piece, moves between these 2 levels. Real level, the voice and theater from me or from musician, and the picture and the reflection of the sound. This distancing is an important, aspect for the piece.
Very nice, thank you so much. And another question is that, so as I already assumed, you said like they were a huge, the instrumentalists were a huge idea givers and huge contribution to the piece. How did you develop your ideas with them also continuously during the process, and if yes, how?
Through Zoom, the first meeting, as I say, it's the first point was his first concert in Bremen, not in Bremen, in Hannover. Yeah, in Hannover. Okay. Yes, but then we had appointment with Lynn, because the piece is just for one solo voice, and for Lynn, and then I asked Lynn that she sent me some rhythmic example, because it was for me also interesting that she not also sings but plays percussion, traditional like a woodblock or so, and traditional rhythm. And this idea I choose for my piece, but it's not not woodblock, it's this blech, and she plays also with mallets or with the hand of this mirror. So,
I have a very distinct image in my head, and we are going to see how it will look like. Very excited about this. And you said also the electronics play a part in like amplifying the instrument, right? If I remember correctly.
This is like a visual part, I think, but it's not images, sound. It's about reflection, visual reflection and sonic reflection. But yes, then we send the voice of Lynn or from this blech to another blech, and we have a sound space in the concert room.
So it's around.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Should we go like?
Can we put questions or no?
Yeah,
This is actually the idea of the circle. Sorry to interrupt you, but
sure.
it would be good not to have it only as a dialogue.
Yeah. Do you have questions to or inputs for Ehsan?
For later.
Sorry for being late. I don't know if you told this already. You were talking about reflections. So, were they visual reflections at first, or music reflections, or just idea of reflection?
It's actually a visual reflection because of this blech or mirror. So it's like reflects a mirror. But sonic or sound reflection is through this transducer, it's electronic, because you can hear the sound not only physically from singer Lynn, but through this blech. Then this blech also has this resonance. It's like yes, a reflection, but through this metal plates.
And I was just wondering what was the first, like the idea of visual reflection, or that you were inspired by sound reflections, or you just had an idea
The first was actually just a theatrical idea from Lin and Chen. I've been studying the philosophy of Camus, etc. And I combine these two both. Then the musical level is maybe musical level is also important because there is some theatrical aspect that she does in the concert during the piece, and this is about Selbstbeobachtung in front of the Blech or this, and I thought what we need, why we need, for example, mirror in our room. It's maybe it's a reason because we need to see our picture, and this is art for of Selbstbeobachtung. So that's led to the question of it's possible with the identifying with themselves. So. And or maybe mirror is for makeup. Then it's another idea of the piece with the makeup, and from this makeup I choose my sound material because in Wörterbuch makeup or Schminken has a synonym schmieren in German, and schmieren I have had the meaning schmieren is also beim Singen, it is in German, einen Ton unsauber zum nächsten hinüberziehen. And this is actually the harmonic idea of the piece. We have one voice, we have the reflection of 3 levels, and we have one tone or sound that unclear goes to the another from voice, clean, or from the Blech, from the electronic. This is the connection between the idea of theater and the harmonic or the music.
How did you choose the material for the voice? Like, did you work like in a normal way, or what was the process to choose the material for the voice?
Actually, it's very easy because this Blech, central Blech, has a tone if you play on this Blech, and this is E flat. And this is the start or main point of the harmonic. And the next is this development from this E flat. For example, when it's E flat and B and C and so, that's microtonal. So it's simple harmonic, but it's based on the tone of Blech.
Did you said you used some rhythms which Lin recorded for you or notated for you. Did you also use some of the Adao singing? Or was
Actually,
this...
yes, but I changed because it was very complicated for Blech. It was very interesting with woodblock or I don't know, but Blech is not this talk and sound. It's loud. Then I changed some rhythm and I choose some rhythm and changed it and I tried it out at home with my Blech.
No, but I mean the singing.
But the singing.
The singing. Or was this not interesting?
Yeah, the singing is not so. It's like more a long tone, or it's about this schmieren. But the rhythm is through the many accents by singing, or you can maybe. Yeah, this is like one tone higher or lower and so on, but with different accent. This is with this is with different rhythm. So by singing.
I have yeah. As I know that our project will in upcoming month will be again in Vietnam. So if we can bring your mirrors to Vietnam, so we have to try to find another quality or another kind of mirror for the singer. So how we can control the sound, how we can control the tones if you want to be in your piece.
This is actually the problem. I think the solution is to bring this Blech to Vietnam.
But the best way, but if you cannot, how can?
Yeah, then I think we can
Improvise.
Yeah. No, I think it's improvised, but yeah, we can have these measures, for example. It's there are different solutions.
Yeah.
I'm convinced there is a Bauhaus in Hannover.
Bauhaus in Hannover, yeah.
It's not growing.
Just go there.
So we need two houses, Bauhaus and makeup house. Sorry. It's also important because it was very difficult to find this material.
Yeah.
So for me, totally new. And I try out this color of my face.
So how did you like it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we are going to see on Sunday, or some of you saw already, but just for me, how big of the Blech are we talking about? Like this size?
How big?
How big, yeah?
Different sizes. The central is 50. And the left side is longer, and so the right is also. Thank you very much.
Nice.
This is the central Blech. Moon, line, and picture. And the back Blech is long. It's long and bigger.
The airline company will. The airline company will provide, yes. Is there more questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
How could you rehearse in advance? I mean, via Zoom, because these plates that they didn't have it in Vietnam, so.
Yeah, the rhythm is not complicated.
But the resonance,
Yeah, but it's just, for example, touching. Sometimes it's without rhythm. It's just touching, so free, or very simple rhythm and very repetition, for example. And with the voice, I tried to find a solution because we knew that it's this problem of countries. We are here and the musicians in other countries, etc. And I thought I can give some free space for a singer, and the electronic can like following the voice, but not always. Sometimes it's different. But the main idea is this reflection. She sings, and we have the sounds from the play, and another point is umgekehrt, for example. So, but it was that's not easy for me.
I would have one last question if it's okay. So does your piece also contain like improvisational parts, or is it mostly?
No, it's notated.
Okay.
It's notated, but good. We have some bars it's free, or parts with fermata, and so it's different parts. So, but the whole piece is fixed here. It's a fixed notation.